In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a completely automated zero coding paper trading bot with Alpaca. Now you can see on the screen right now, I have my Alpaca paper trading account that I believe I started back in, or it looks like November 21st, 2024 with $100,000. And it is currently sitting at $177,000. Again, it's not real money, it's paper money, but I have not taken a single trade on my Alpaca account. To be honest with you, I know how to do it, but I wouldn't even be that familiar with actually placing a manual trade on Alpaca because I just never have. So I want to show you how you can do this and how easy it really is and how you can actually use verified trading strategies to do so. And the key lies right here with the Alpaca paper bot that we have. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this bot off and I'm going to take you guys essentially step by step through this entire process. It's closing all my positions right now. And then what I'm also going to do is click on delete bot. This way we can start fresh from scratch, and I'll show you how I can get back to something that looks almost identical to this, just with a clean slate and the current value of my account. When I turn this off, I have settings in place that say close on stop, which means when I turn and stop the trading bot, it's going to close out of my positions. Okay, so that's what I have. I'm going to click on this button right here that says delete bot. Once I delete it, it cannot be undone. That's fine. It's a paper bot. I don't care. If you want to see a video on how to create a hyperliquid trading bot, we also have a video on that as well. But you're going to go to AlphaInsider.com. AlphaInsider, in a nutshell, I don't have to go too deep into what AlphaInsider does, but it hosts a marketplace of trading strategies. Now, you can see these trading strategies, you can subscribe to them, or you can follow along and just copy trade them on your own manually if you would like to. But the trading bot feature I think is really cool. So we can take these strategies and automate them. So when they place a trade, we also place a trade literally within moments of that trade signal firing. And to do this, we can have a free account. So this is not like, oh, there's a paywall. I'm not going to just gloss over that. No, you can do this for free. So once you have a free account with AlphaInsider, go up to the top, click on the new button. We're going to go to where it says stock. Alpaca will be our option. And then we're going to go down to paper. Now we're going to enter our public and private API keys, which I'm going to walk you through. But if you forget, or you want a quick resource, there will be a video in this setup guide right here that walks you through it, or there's even text instructions to do that. So now I have to go back to my Alpaca account, and you can see that our positions, we were just kind of showing them before, they're now gone. So we now no longer have those because, again, once I stop that bot, I had that setting in place where it closes me out once I stop the bot. If you don't have that, when the bot stops, it's not going to exit any existing positions. So you'll have to make sure you're going into your platform and exiting if you would like to, or you can leave them if you want to hold them. So now I'm going to scroll down to the API keys right here, and I'm going to click on regenerate, then generate new keys. I'm going to take the key underneath key, and I'm going to go back to AlphaInsider. I'm going to put that as the public key. Then the private API key is the secret key down here. Copy that and paste that into AlphaInsider. Once I have that, I'll click on create, give it a second. It's now going to pull up the exact value of my portfolio. So we can see $177,755.25. Is that correct? Yes, that's how much cash I currently have in this Alpaca account. Now go back to AlphaInsider. We can see there are no strategy allocations. So I will click on new allocations. And from here, what we're going to do is we're going to go through our subscriptions. So I've already subscribed to a bunch of strategies. And what I want to do is I want to trade them. So there's two off the top that I want to add. I want to add the hobby code QQQ. The hobby code, this one is the original. This QQQ is one that I developed off the back of the original. And then there's a couple more that I also wanted to add. There was an INTC strategy that's doing really, really well. And there's a mean reversion as well that I like a lot. And what I'm going to do very simply is I'm going to go 25% of my account to each of these strategies. Now we can't allocate more than 25% on 4 because that would add up to over 100%. So make sure you're allocating, or these numbers all add up to 100, or you'll be stopped if you can't. You can also go the route of the dollars, so you can dedicate a specific amount of dollars to these strategies if you wanted to, and you don't have to allocate your entire portfolio to any of these strategies. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to click on save. So now you'll see the strategies that we have on the bottom, and it tells you our percentage allocation to them. So 25 each, which we can easily edit at any time. So what I like to do is once one is doing really, really well, I'll go in and I'll actually pull back on that strategy, and I will have less of my portfolio allocated to it because I want to it's almost like a way of locking in gains, even though you're not really locking in gains. You're just allocating less money to that. and it's going to rebalance for you. So you, in theory, you are locking in some gains. Now I'm going to go to the settings tab. Make sure we have close on stop. That's good. Leverage is set to 2. I'm happy with this. You can turn notifications on for when there are errors, warnings, anything occurs. I'd recommend that if you're not on the site or using this all the time. I'm quite familiar with it, so I don't need to clog up my notifications, but it's something if you're using a live one, I would recommend. Now I'm going to click on the button, the power button right here to turn the bot on, acknowledge and agree the risk disclaimer. Click on confirm, and now it's going to rebalance my portfolio based on these strategies. So I do nothing. I literally didn't have to code anything. All I had to do was generate API keys, clicking a button, copy and paste them in, pick strategies that I like, and I'm good to go. That, in a nutshell, is how you can create an Alpaca paper trading bot just like that. It's pretty much the same thing if you wanted to create an Alpaca live trading bot with AlphaInsider. It's like literally the exact same steps, just using a live account and not a paper account on Alpaca. A couple minor things I need to tell you about is when you are going to create a trading bot on the free plan or the standard plan of AlphaInsider, you get 1 broker connection, so Alpaca in this case, and 1 strategy per broker. If you wanted to allocate multiple trading strategies, that's where you'll have to upgrade your plan. But the cool thing about it is that you can get started for free, whether it's paper or live, and automate trades, or at a minimum test things out. That's the whole point. You can test things out, see how it works. And if you're liking it, awesome, roll with it, and you see the value to upgrade to the pro or premium down the line. But that is ultimately on you. When I go back to the homepage, you will see your trading bots at the top. There's a paper bot that is rebalancing, and then the Hyperliquid bot that I have that is live. You also can download the mobile app, the AlphaInsider mobile app, same logo, same colors, same everything, and you can take care of this all on your mobile device on the go. If you have any questions, comments, leave them in the comment section down below. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching. Happy trading.